In this video we're going to have a look at some of the new features in OS X Mavericks. So in this sort of recap WWDC mini-series, I'm going to start off with the brand new version of OS X called Mavericks. And this version of OS X is going to come this fall, and it's also coming with iBooks this time. So now it's just not on your iPad, iPhone and iPod Touch, and it will be on your Mac as well. So books will automatically appear on your Mac as they would on other devices, so you can access about 2 million books on the store. And as well, there is a brand new Maps application. Now, would you actually trust this, or would you still use Google Maps? Leave your comments in the description. And basically this is a really nice clean layout for the Maps app, and you can send directions to your phone. There's also a really nice flyover thing where you can see like the Eiffel Tower in really good detail. They showed off that in the keynote. And you can also search for places around you like restaurants and like on the iOS map. So next up, on the calendar app, they've got rid of the leather, and it's a really nice, clean, fresh interface that's going around with the rest of the OS's interface now. So it's a very nice, clean layout, just using colours to mark the different appointments on your calendar. It also syncs with Facebook events, so if you have a Facebook party or a meetup, that will show up as well from your Facebook. You can also click on an event, and if it knows, it will give you locations, directions to it, and how long it will take to get there. You can also repeat it, and there's also a month view which looks like a standard calendar. There's a new version of Safari with a brand new top sites launch screen, and Safari also has a brand new sidebar where you can access your bookmarks, shared links for that website, and a reading list. Shared links are tweets, LinkedIn statuses from that website or that article, so you can see who else is sharing that. Also in Safari, there is much more faster performance than rival browsers such as Firefox and Chrome. And also, to keep all your passwords and data synced across all your computers, Apple has now announced iTunes Keychain, which is a bit like Chrome syncing. So it will sync all your passwords, your credit card info, so you don't have to retype it all. And there will be screenshots on the screen so you can see what happens. Also, this got a massive round of applause when they announced this. Multiple display support. So if you go into full screen on one display, it won't blank out the other screen, so you can multitask at the same time. You can also AirPlay mirror to Apple TVs, and the Mac will see that as a separate display. And Maverick also has support for 4K displays. There's also Mission Control that supports all of the displays, including the AirPlay one. And that's about it for the multiple displays. There's also quick replying on notifications, so if someone tweets you, or, well, I don't think you can do it for tweeting, but if someone iMessages you, you can just do a quick reply, and you can just click reply and type your message, and a text box will display under the message that you get. Also, this is a feature missing in Windows that should really exist, which is Finder tabs. So if you're browsing a load of files and you have a ton of windows open, that will all go into tabs on that main Finder window. So now you don't have to have a ton of windows open, and you can just have loads of tabs open instead. There's also tags in Mavericks now, so you can organize your schoolwork, home stuff, your work stuff, all into separate things, so you can search for tags. There's also a lot more efficiency, so if you have a really intensive Safari window open and then you put another window on top of that, your performance will still, basically your CPU usage will go down because that window is now hidden, so the computer doesn't need to process it as much. There's also a lot of playback efficiency in iTunes, and there's also a compressed memory thing where if your Mac has more memory, it will work faster, but when you have multiple tabs open or apps, it uses more memory. But with Mavericks, the compressed memory will let you free up space when you need it, and this will let you use, and this will basically compress the data from inactive apps to make more memory available. It's also a lot faster, and that is the roundup for OS X Maverick. Please leave a like on this video and comment below on your opinions and features that they might have missed out in this version of OS X. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the iOS 7 roundup.